Alright, talking about building gates here. This is two of the finished product. These are service gates that we've built. In order to get this done, we've built several sections that look like this. Took the top, cut it at an angle, wrapped it around, then took a piece of flat, laid it over the top, curved it, welded it too, and then sanded it down to make that round top. Those are hollow aluminum. We've put blanks on the inside down here on the bottom. This is tongue and groove aluminum. I had to shave it down to get the spots evenly spaced from here to here. In each one of the panels, we've got blocks here, here, and here. So we had to figure out what the size was, put the tongue and groove together, then trim down the sides so that they'd fit in between these blocks. Then welded it the whole piece. This top piece, it's hollow as well. That's a 5x2 piece of aluminum. The bottom is a 6x2 piece of aluminum. The ends are 6x3s. And I just trimmed it from here. You can see where the weld was, and made that rolling cut, and then put a piece of flat from here, molded it to the top, welded it on, and sanded it down. All right. When it comes time to make the pickets, these are all 1x. We drilled holes underneath every spot where there's going to be a picket put in, so that when water builds up inside these tubes, don't ask me how it gets there, but it always does, it won't make the picket swell out and burst. So we've found the edges of the pickets here, made them nice and tight all the way across. This gap is 22 5/16 of an inch, so that we cut these pickets to make sure that they're nice and tight, so we have to tap them into place with a dead blow hammer. On these edges here, I just stood the gate up. I put an app on the phone that would tell me the degrees like a protractor, and then right here where I made my measurement to get my length at 20 inches, I have a 35 degrees. I just take the phone and stick it up there, and it would tell me where the 35-degree angle was. And then I just took measurements and placed my phone at each spot from here to here. Put marks all the way across to find out where my edge was. And then made my measurement from this mark down to here. This mark down to here. All the way through this radius, so that I could get all those exactly right. And each time you put a top in, you have to have another set of lengths and radiuses put in, because they're gonna vary. All right, down on this end, we've got them 10 1/4. So we made those nice and tight all the way across, so it can fit nice and flush, and it doesn't change angles until we hit this 6-degree mark. Making this top rail, we took a straight piece here, measured up 22 5/16 on this corner right here, put a mark, placed the butt of it on that side, then come out here approximately where the other piece of scrap was going to be sitting, and measured the same distance from the bottom of the scrap to the top of that plate. That mark is to the top plate. We did the same thing on this end, 10 1/4 from that mark down to the top, that top rail right there. You can see the distances that I've marked all the way across for the even space. All right, when we got those put in and leveled straight across, we took a curved piece, which is this, and laid across the top of two pieces. Let's put this back in place real quick. Once we got those put in place and measured out correctly, I took the curved piece, laid over the top of this piece and this piece so that the radius would continue on around. It looked like that piece over there sitting by the blue and black bag. Once I got that in, I found the spot where the radius made connection here with the edge here, and on this side where the radius connected evenly with this side so that it would be a fresh run out. I marked here, I marked here. I connected those two lines together and made a cut on both pieces. Same thing on this end. We had the run over go here. We had this sticking through here. I just put a mark here because this is where the two pieces connect. This is where the two surfaces connect. Same on this side. This is where they made their connection. So I marked the bottom piece and I marked the top piece. Put a corresponding cut on both pieces. Put them together. And that's how that top radius is made.